Talking about politics with others can be challenging because it often involves deeply held beliefs and emotions. Here's how to tiptoe through the tulips of political discourse without losing friends or your sanity. First of all, it's perfectly fine and even advisable to avoid any talks about politics at work. Just say, "I have a strict no politics at work rule," and excuse yourself. Similarly, funerals, weddings, family dinners, and first dates are generally poor choices for political banter. When you really want to discuss politics, know your audience. Make sure they're game. Otherwise, it's like talking to a brick wall, but less constructive. Next, gauge their knowledge. If they think Brexit is a breakfast cereal, maybe switch to a different topic. Use neutral language. "That's interesting" can be code for "that's rubbish," but it sounds far more civilized. If you're not well versed on a topic, just say so. Saying "I haven't looked into that yet" is much better than winging it. It's the mature thing to do. Don't talk about something you know nothing about until you research it properly from reputable sources. Here's my take on discussing politics. Support causes, not candidates. Please vote, but instead of pinning all your hopes on Mr. or Miss Perfect, rally behind the issues that truly matter. Causes won't ghost you after election season or leave you hanging with empty promises. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but let's face it, some opinions are backed by solid research and facts, while others have more holes than a block of Swiss cheese. Plus, it's quite difficult to respect someone who admires clearly populist candidates who offer no solutions to anything. However, always stay composed and avoid personal insults. Imagine walking a mile in their shoes, even if those shoes look like they're made of tinfoil. Imagine you've just heard the craziest conspiracy theory. Ask, "The lizard people rule the world. How did you come up with such a unique idea?" Or, "Taylor Swift is a clone of a satanic priestess. Fascinating. And your source for that was?" Works wonders when they cite a social media post. Or ask them, "How does that work exactly?" This might make them rethink their stance. If not, at least you get to enjoy the show. Politely steer the conversation away when you realize it's a lost cause. Say, "Well, this has been delightful," and excuse yourself when you hear your sanity calling, wearing political paraphernalia. Darling, save it for the campaign trail. It's not exactly Vogue material. And flashing your favourite candidate's face might just unnecessarily antagonize Aunt Mildred at Sunday brunch. Thinking of decking out your house in campaign slogans? Trust me, it's not the next trend in home decor. It's more likely to repel guests than sway voters. Plus, those plastic signs. Let's face it, creating more plastic waste isn't exactly sustainable. To conclude, realize that sometimes agreeing to disagree is the adult version of whatever helps you sleep at night. Find common ground. Say, for instance, "At least we can agree the weather's rubbish, right?" Then make a graceful exit. Remember, "Well, this has been enlightening," is the polite way of saying, "I'm edging into now I need a drink" territory. So remember, when it comes to political discussions, sometimes it's a bit like playing chess with pigeons. No matter how well you play, they'll strut around, knock over the pieces, and declare themselves the winner. So keep your wits sharp, your facts straight, and your exit strategy polished. After all, in the game of talking politics, sometimes the only winning move is to walk away with your sanity intact.